Hello folks, I'm here in Arches National Park, and this is beautiful landscape arch as it's known. And this is one stunning arch. It's the park's largest span, I believe 309 feet, and 309 feet is just massive. So you can just see how huge it is. I mean, it's incredible. And it's funny, a woman was telling us this, and it happened to us. We actually spotted that arch there. It's called Double O Arch. I'm gonna try to see if I can, it's hard to get a view of it, but it's actually two arches. There's a smaller arch there, you can sort of see it. There's a smaller arch in the arch. So I spotted that way in the distance and noticed that. And then I looked over, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this because it was back there. You can't see the sky through it. It was set against the rocks. So it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's beautiful, but unfortunately you can't hike under it anymore because in 1991, 60 feet of rock fell from that side right there. Yeah, so it fell down, and thankfully no one was injured or killed, but obviously they could be now because thankfully since then I don't believe any major rock falls have occurred, but the rock sadly draws closer and closer to its ultimate collapse, the arch I mean, and we don't want people under that when that happens. So you could sort of make out the old trail, I guess, which sort of has been closed since 1991 up there, but you could see the debris from where it fell in 1991. And just crazy. It's sad to think it'll be gone soon. Wall Arch, which is just up there somewhere, it's just rubble now. It fell in 2008. It was the 12th largest in the park, which 12th largest may not sound like that big, but there are 2,000 arches in the park. It's pretty big. But this is, I believe, the largest, and it's just really impressive. And let's go up here. There's sort of juniper thicket here. You can see these junipers, which I'm sure these are probably thousands of years old. They can grow thousands of years old, and this is where they grow especially old, and especially because of the dry climate. I know I've said this before, but you'll see dead ones and it looks like, oh, did something happen? Because you'll see dead ones just dotted throughout the landscape. But a lot of these, like this one for example, have been dead for thousands of years, hundreds or thousands of years, and it's crazy because they can survive for thousands of years after they die. Sadly, this one looks like it's dying a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be here for a while after it dies. This is just a spectacular view. So there we go, landscape arch. You guys get the view there. You see the beautiful, there's just magnificent slabs of rock, which may someday become arches, and these do erode really fast. So I bet like in 1,000 years, there'll be a lot of new arches here, and I bet there'll be a lot that are gone, but it's just part of the park. It's wear and tear, and it erodes and it reforms itself. So nature sort of replaces itself and replenishes. And you can see where the new cut is since 1991, because you can see how much lighter it is there, you know, where it's fallen, because it doesn't take it time, you know, have to be weathered and stuff and darkened like that. So you can just see how light the rock is there. But I just wanted to show you guys that. I think it's really magnificent, and it's called Landscape Arch, and come visit it while it's still here, because unfortunately I expect within the coming decades, probably, at least probably the next century, it will collapse, sadly. But for the time being, let's just enjoy it as it is. And it looks somewhat sturdy. I don't expect it to collapse anytime too soon, but I mean, it's very thin up there. I'll zoom in. You can see that, just crazy. So, Delicate Arch is the park's most famous arch. It looks pretty sturdy. This should be called Delicate Arch in my opinion, because even before the rock fell, it was pretty delicate. So, crazy. I mean, you can see just where that cut is right there where the rock fell, but just a beautiful view, and you can see just how far you can see the distance. Just, I mean, like I say, this is a camera. I say this a lot with palms and stuff, but it's really true here. The camera does not do it justice. You just have to come here to experience it yourself. There's just a feeling that you can't get through the lens. But I'll try to recapture as best I can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And it's this beautiful landscape arch, a 309-foot span, the park's largest here in Arches National Park, which is just a beautiful, beautiful place. The entrance is about a mile from the hotel where we're staying, so it's pretty convenient and pretty awesome. Take care, folks.